Hello, and welcome to another fresh episode here on Hot Soup, where we dish out the real tea and share undiluted thought and unexpected twists that will keep you hooked onto your TV screen. Trust me, today's show promises to be educative, entertaining, and also informative, and I bet you don't want to miss any part of today's show. Now, on the show today, something going to happen here on the show. Remember, on this particular show, give you the option to give us your own opinion, your thoughts on various issues. Our own opinion, our thought here on the studio is different. Don't take it personal. You're still entitled to your own opinion here on the hot seat. My name is still Michael Young. I'm still your host right here on this corner. Now, on the show today, what we're looking at is something very, very important, very crucial that is happening. We want to throw more light on the show today, talking about wife material and husband material. Is it still relevant in our present day? Yes, you heard me. Now, my guest today on the show is an amazing personality. She's beautiful, she's gorgeous, she's elegant, and with her, we'll do justice here on the topic. Now, help me and welcome the one and only Michael Tilda. Welcome to the show, Tilda.
Thank you very much.
It's nice to have you.
It's nice being here, though.
Putting on black today, I hope you are safe. Now, wife material, husband material, is it still relevant when it comes to picking spouses in our present day?
Sure it is.
Okay, now if I come to say I want to marry a lady now, or say someone wants to marry you now, you hand the marriage now, what are those things you want to see that you think, oh, this man is a husband material for you as a lady?
Okay. You know what? Me, I would always say, date your spouse first. Date your partner first before you go into marriage. Because dating somebody, you know, like you get to know a lot about them.
All right.
Okay, for instance now, me, I don't know, but let's say, I would say 1 year. Even the 6 months is not enough to know somebody. I can pretend for 6 months.
Okay.
So it's not it's not enough to know somebody. So I would say 1 year and above, because you tend to know if the person drinks a lot. You know if you know how the person manage his anger rather. Sorry.
Okay.
So I'll just say date.
Okay, now I say about dating someone now. Don't you think at times some guys pretend a lot? Because when the main marriage starts after the white wedding and everything, that's when the main marriage starts. What if you started exhibiting different things you never saw initially during the dating period? What will you do?
There's no how you date somebody that you would not know. There's no how you date somebody that you get closer to them that you will not find out some things. You'll find out some things that would always be ringing the red flag. Only if you just want to stay and see more.
Okay.
So that's just...
Okay, now for you, let's say Matilda, now, what are those qualities you want to see in a husband material you want to get married to? Let me know.
Okay, a husband material. When you call somebody a husband material, that means the person can manage a home.
Okay.
Likewise, the woman too.
All right.
Because you cannot just be a husband material and you're just there. You need a man that calls, that will surely check up on you. Okay. A man that sends you random alerts. A man, basically, it might not be the alerts, but a man that shows you care. Like a man that makes you feel loved. That is the man you want. Not a fine man. I will not say a fine man, because a man can be fine and empty. So I will not say fine.
What's the word?
Yes, you can. A lot of people date fine men and they don't have peace of mind. You're chasing your husband up and down. No, you don't have to go for a fine man. It has to be fine, but not too fine. Even if it's too fine, just get the quality that you want, because everybody knows what they want in a man. And every man knows what they want in a woman.
Now, you say something that actually got our attention. Let's come to the finance aspect. Now, let's be honest to ourselves. 21st century women, what comes first is the finance. So do you think that to get a perfect husband material, if the finance is not there, do you think it's complete?
Yes, it is, because a woman can also take care of a man. You can foot the bills too. You can take your man out. So it's not a must the man should always have. You too, try and have. So that's just it.
I picked something here. For the ladies out there, please, if your husband does not have, please support. It's very important. At times, the man may be down at some point. So it's there for you, for the lady, to put the home in order till the man pick up his life back together. It's very key. Now, for the ladies, let me come for the ladies. For me, at times, I do think that some ladies don't have this marriageable qualities. I'm so sorry, don't come for me, but I want to express myself. At times you see some girls, okay, at the initial stage, they'll be pretending, oh, they're very lovey-dovey kind of person, they're very royal, they're very humble, but immediately the lady started answering the man's name, phew, the lady switches off. Why is this so with ladies?
I don't get, sorry. Please, can you?
Okay, let's say now I'm dating this young lady now, and she's very, very submissive, she's very lovey-dovey, very obedient, the family love her, but immediately you marry this lady inside the house, she switches. We're like, are you sure the same lady I was dating for getting married to her? Why is it always so with the ladies?
Okay. A lot of factors can be responsible for that.
Okay.
First of all, as a lady, if your man change or you perceive changes, it takes time before you start reacting to it.
Okay.
So let's say before the lady will change, she might have seen some things that will make her change. She might have gone through the man's phone and saw some things that will trigger, or the way the man always relate to her or something in your house before the lady will start reacting to those. So
now, you say something about phone. That got my attention because I know when it comes to phone issue, this always brings problems in the family, which we know very well. Okay, now, for you as a lady, do you think it is important or it's necessary for the woman to have access to the husband's phone?
Sure. It's very important for a woman to have access to her husband's phone. But it's not every time you go to the man's phone.
Okay.
In a relationship, let's say relationship, that's why I say date first, because in a relationship, you have to build trust.
Yeah.
If there's no trust, a third party can just come from nowhere and come to the house and be like, hey, I saw your husband, this, that. It is the trust. When you trust your man, you will not react to it. You'll be like, I know the man. Be like, say, go there, go drink or something. Or maybe they might come to you and tell you your husband went to a hotel. You can react to it and be like, business meetings. Do you understand? So before you start going to your man's phones, you might have seen some changes actually, because you might have seen a lot of changes.
But you are in the ideology that women should have access to the husband's phone.
Yes.
Now, let's say for instance, ladies are jealous generally. I mean, your husband work in a company that have more females contractors and everything. And maybe this particular female client is sending constant messages and calls to keep up with the contract going on. And you as a lady now, mistakenly now, you're not going to see, this person have been calling me consistently and messaging me consistently. How would you react?
Can I use myself as an example?
Yes.
Okay. My man's an engineer.
Okay.
Okay. Sometimes when I go to his office, I always see ladies. It's just like 3 or 4 people there. And most of his business partners are ladies. And I know them.
Okay.
Sometimes they will see us, they'll come and hug him or something. But I feel trust still stands. Trust, understanding. You still have to trust your man.
Trust is the key word here. The ladies and the men, please, trust is very important for any relationship that's headed to marriage. It's very key. Let's look at those things that makes you a husband and a wife material. Now, they say the way to the man's heart is his belly. And some ladies, talking about politics, I mean, a lady must know how to cook. Very, very important. I don't know how you want to do that, but the way to the man's heart is stop me. Now, for the lady that don't know how to cook, is that on the husband material? I want to know.
Yes, she's a wife material. Because see, it's not all ladies that must know how to cook. Let me state it to you, because our grandparents made us understand that now woman will sabi cook, now be wife material. Do you know there are some women that knows how to cook, but they cannot keep a home?
Wow.
Yes.
Wow.
A man is the person in the right position to know if this lady is a wife material or not. Not his family, not his parents. It is the man that knows that, this is the person I want. A man too should learn how to cook.
Wow.
A man should learn how to cook, because, you see, our generation always picture something. They will make you feel like it is only the woman that should do the house chores or everything. But a man too can wake up in the morning and do it.
Okay.
So it is only a man that knows the wife, the material in the wife.
Now I get this. So for the men, cooking does not make only for the woman at all. You can also learn how to cook. If you don't know how to know anything, I think you can boil water, I can do indomie, can cook rice, can cook what That's what she is saying, and I agree with her. So they have to be sharing of chores in the house. Now, whereby you balance the woman, you balance the man. Okay, this is what I want in this man. that make him a wife material for me, and this is what I want from this now, make him a husband material for me. What about at the point in the marriage and certain things started unfolding that you were like, are you sure I'm in the right place in this marriage? At that point, what do you think you're going to do at that point? Will you leave the marriage? Will you get for divorce? Or are you going to quit the marriage at that point in time?
No, you communicate.
Communicate.
Yes, you communicate first. See, it is my generation that would always pick divorce. Our grandparents don't.
Okay.
Your grandma, in fact, your mother will tell you that I am in my husband's house. Go to your husband's house. Anyhow it be, you are the one that selected. You're the one that. So that's why I say dating. Date. It is then you break up. Break up is not die. It's not do or die something. Yes. When you break up, you look for another person that you know is better for you. Not like marriage is hard. You go through your divorce and everything. They will know you are now a divorcee or something. You date, even though it's longer than you expected. Date. Know the person. This is what my man can do. This is what my woman can do. Then you.
Okay, now if someone asks you now, generally for a woman, what do you think are those things that women look out for in a man that they want to get married to? Those qualities, generally for ladies.
Like I said, everybody, every woman knows what they want in a man.
Okay.
Some people, they want a man that can beat them. Some of them see beating as a love language. Seriously? I don't know how you say it. Yes.
Wow.
I don't know if I can tell a story.
Go on. Yes.
By former compound, there's this our landlord brother. His wife, every day they'll keep beating. He keeps beating his. They always beat his wife.
Mm-hmm.
Sure. So he always beats his wife, and my mom would be like, "Why don't you go?" She'd be like, "No, I love the way he beats me. I love the way. See, he beats this woman. See, this hand fell. This hand moved. She was still there."
What kind of love language is that?
She said, there are some people that love toxic men. I'm serious. There are some people that see a caring man as a baby. Yes. So everybody knows what they want in a man, and every man knows what he wants in a woman.
Wow, interesting.
Everybody has their love language.
I've heard something to do on the show. So some ladies like men that are toxic. For whether the right, I'm going to use that beat you up. Like, for me, I think that is domestic violence for me.
That's not true. I don't want to go far. That's just it.
Oh, interesting. So guys, don't forget you have your own opinion on the show. What you think, what are your various love languages, what are things you look out for the man or the woman you want to spend the rest of your life, what are the material things you want from your wife or from your husband. Now, if I ask you now to give advice to the young men and the young ladies that want to get into marriage, what are the things you're going to tell them for them to have at the back of their mind for getting there?
As for the man,
go
for peace. In fact, make a home that you always be eager to come back home. Don't try to make a home that anytime you want to come home, your heart will be beating. No. Make sure this is your woman. See, a lot of ladies out there, what is killing them is peer pressure. You are pressurized over iPhone 16 that your husband cannot afford. And you tell this man that go and do what your mate is doing. And the guy, because he wants to please you, because every man wants to please his woman, will go out and look for maybe means to do something. And sometimes he might sign a contract. I don't know with the other word. It's just 5 years something. Then he's not realizing what he's doing because he wants to please you. So as a lady, give your man peace. Sometimes, yes, me and my man fight, normal, and I have so many male friends. I have a best friend too. But you don't compare. Comparison, I don't know how I'm going to put it, but it steals joy. When you compare people, you become sad. Because sometimes a lot of lifestyles are funded by crimes. If you check it.
That's true.
I rather take my keke 200 naira or my bike 400 than I go and do something that is not pleasing. I don't know how people see it. A lot of ladies give out their for money. They do a lot of things for money because they want to meet up, they want to stand out, they want to have the 3 cameras that people are holding. But come to think of it, there was a time in our life that BlackBerry was
Trending.
a lot of people did a lot for it. Mercedes Benz that year, that square box Mercedes Benz, a lot of ladies did something. So where are they now? I'm not coming for anybody, but as a person, you cannot pressure me.
I love that. Peer pressure, guys, please. That is the key word. Peer pressure from both men and female. Please don't be pushed. Well, now, you say something, I want to ask the question now. If you have many male friends, your husband have many female friends, so at what point do you think you're going to cut off that set of friendship when you're getting to marriage?
That's where boundaries comes in. Why dating? You would always set boundaries.
Okay.
I don't talk about my man everywhere, every time. I only talk about him when it's necessary. I can be with you for 6 years, you will not know I'm in a relationship.
Wow.
And that is me. So what I feel is that as a male friend, they should have their boundaries. You don't hug anyhow, you don't visit anyhow. Even you want to kiss his peck, it's even so hard for them to peck me. So there should be boundaries, because there are some things that you feel you are doing right, but you're actually doing it in the wrong way.
Okay.
Yes, because there's this my friend in secondary school. I was so close to this guy, but then I never dated anybody. So this guy thought I was actually falling for him, but that is just me.
Wow.
So you let them know that there is nothing and there can never be anything there. Even if you are single, set boundaries. So my male friends cannot just show up at my place. If I should tell you that none of my friends know where my man lives, that is boundary too. I can stay at his place for like 2 weeks, nobody. He will not visit. But I have a lot of friends. I can be walking on the road now. In fact, I can greet the whole community. But still, know your friends.
Okay, what if you get married and your husband say, please, all your male friends, cut them off, or your wife will tell you all your male friends, cut them off?
You can't cut them off. You can't, because it's not possible. Deals will always come. You need them. Let me tell you something. I was in Benin Republic. Then for my sign out, I needed to move in because I did import and did export. So my school, there's this deal that we did. So I was supposed to bring in their sign out shirts, their jackets, their varsity jackets. And this thing is money we're talking about. I cannot be the printer at the same time, go and visit the printer at the same time. So I had to talk to some of my friends here. Basically male. I have just 2 or 3 female friends.
Okay.
They are close. Let's say closer ones, just 2. So I had to talk to most of my male friends. They were like, okay. One of my male friends went to the printer to check on the guy's job, sent me pictures, sent me videos.
Okay.
When the thing was ready, another one went to pick it up.
Wow.
And there was a different one that brought it to the border for me to come and pick up. So you cannot cut your friends off. You only set boundaries. There are some of my friends that we normally had issues, but when I see them, I'll be like, hi, that's just it. You cannot be my friend again. You can cut them off, but not totally.
Okay.
Let's put it like that. You can cut them off, but not totally. Don't make them feel like they are no longer needed.
Oh, okay.
Because there'll be a time where you will need them, definitely.
Okay.
We need people.
Now, I want you to tell us, what are those things that a ladies generally want to see as a husband material in a man, and what are those things they may want to see generally as the wife material in a woman for getting married?
Okay. You said what a lady wants to see in a man as a husband material. A man that does not give you during relationship will never give you during marriage.
Okay.
So first of all, you need to get a man that gives, that is a giver. And secondly, you need to watch the way your partner talk to people. If he says, I'm sorry, please, the magic word, then you need to look out for that. And secondly, I feel a woman can change a man too.
Okay.
Not the one you cannot see. The one you can see, that's what you can change. Like dressing and everything, you can change him. But when you cannot change somebody that has anger issue, you'd only help them manage it. And don't manage it and they kill you. You don't have to manage it till you die. If it's not possible, you move.
Wow.
Yes. So every lady knows what they want in their man. But the basic thing is just the way he cares for people, the way he loves people, the way he talks to people. If you use a public bus, the way he reflects on issues, certain issues.
Okay.
But it's a private thing. The way he talks to people in the mall,
Okay.
when you go out with him, if there's a slight misunderstanding, the way he handles them matters.
Oh, you don't think that ladies are more concerned the kind of clique of friends their husband keeps?
Yes, they are. Actually, they are. So you need to check out his friends too.
Now getting to my next question now. When it comes to dating period, okay, you have so many male friends, so many female friends. So at what point do you think it is necessary to draw the curtain between, okay, I'm married right now, so please, my male friends, please, stay on your own day, or you're married now, you're now, please, all these female friends, please. At what point do you think it is necessary to draw the boundaries, now that you're married?
I feel this is the duty of the woman. See, men will always want more. Okay. No matter what you say, men will always want more. Okay. I mean, I advise if you are married, go with your wedding ring. Even with the wedding band, they will still want to woo you.
Therefore,
I just feel as a man, you should know what is right. You should know this is not comfortable. My woman is not comfortable with this. My man is not comfortable with this. Then you just have to cut it.
Wow, guys, it has been great today here on the show on Hot Sip. You heard our own opinion and thought on today's issue. Don't forget, you're still entitled to your own opinion and your own feedback. So please drop your comment what your thoughts are on the show at the comment section below. Once again, also thank you so much for Michael Tilda for coming on the show. It's our pleasure. I hope next time we also visit right here on the show.
Sure.
So guys, don't forget to follow us on all our social media platforms of Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, LinkedIn, TikTok, and please subscribe on our YouTube channel. Don't forget to click on the notification button so when we post our content all there, you pop up on all your devices. Guys, I'll always be your host right here on Hot Sip. My name is Michael Young. Don't forget